Hello guys, welcome again to this week session. My name is Timothy. This week I will be running through most repeated topics on Jamb use of English. Note that Jamb use of English is of 5 sections, and generally in Jamb use of English you have 60 questions. Then these are where you get the questions from. 10 questions from comprehension, 10 questions on the novel that was given, The Life Changer, then 15 questions on Lexus, 15 questions on structure, and 10 questions on oral English, making 60 questions. Now let me now explain each of these sections. For the comprehension section, you'll be tested on passages or registered words. So you can be given a passage or registered words, where you ask you for registered words, they'll give you a passage with some empty spaces, where they will ask you to fill those spaces with the right word. So the registered words can be on transport, it can be on medicine, it can be on religion, it can be on health, it can be on anything they will ask you to. So you must read and you must know about all these parts, transport, medicine, that I've stated earlier on. The second part is about the novel. Read the novel in total, read from the first page to the last page, and solve questions on them. You can check online for likely questions on the novel, so that you can read on them. Then for the Lexus part is grouped into some subsections too. You'll be tested on synonyms, you'll be tested on antonyms, you'll be tested on similar words, spelling, collocation, and idioms. So all these parts too, they have ways that when they are asking you, you won't know it is actually them. You understand? For synonyms, and they won't tell you synonyms, they can tell you nearest in meaning or closer in meaning. For antonyms, opposite in meaning. For similar words, they can call it words that sound alike, which is homophone, or words that look alike, which is homonyms. And on collocation, they can put words that go with each other. For example, hook, line, and sinker. Those 3 words go with each other. That's what we call collocation, agreement of words. Then nip in the board, it has to go together. You can't use another thing. Then for idioms too, you can be tested for a single word and they'll give what is the meaning of this word, or expression, or the whole sentence. They will now ask you what does this sentence mean, and you can be given a phrasal verb too. Phrasal verb is verb plus preposition. When they take them to examples, taking, put out, put off, and all of that. Then the other part is about structure. On structure, you can be tested on concord, which is agreement of verb to the part of to the other part of the sentence. So you have many rules. English generally is about rules. So just read about all the rules in concord. How does one verb or the subject agree with the predicate and with the object? So you have to know those rules. There are many rules. English generally, if you know all the rules, you don't have to worry about your score. Then on word classes too, know about noun, verb, adjective, and their functions. Then articles, know how to use articles. We have definite and indefinite articles. Know how to use them and how you apply them. Then on tense, know tenses like simple tense, present tense, past tense, present continuous, all of those tenses. Know how to use them. Then still on structure, phrasal verbs that I've already explained. Then we have questions on structure. Questions of 3 types. We have yes and no question, who and what question, tag questions. On tag questions, they can give you, tag question is of 2 types. We have statement and tag question. They can give you a statement and they will ask, what is the tag question? You understand? They can say, I will be there tomorrow. They will now ask, what is the tag question? Go and read about the rule. Then another part is reporting. How do you report a system? They can give you an example like this. He said he will come. Okay, he said dash. You will now put the answer. He will come. He will come. He won't. You want all of those parts. So that's reporting. How you report. Then another part is completing sentence. They can remove a word from the sentence and ask to complete. That is still on structure. Then another part on structure is still clauses and phrases. Go and read about them. Then the last part is arrangement of words. How do you arrange words in English? A big, blue, beautiful lady. That's arrangement. So you have to know how to arrange words. You understand? A beautiful, small, fatty, all of these words. So just know about arrangement generally. I think I've been able to explain something of Jamb use of English. All these parts are where they will ask questions. Don't joke with them. Don't go away. Like the video, comment, which is very important. Please comment, then subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you very much. Meet you next week. Sorry, I wanted to rush out. Bye.